Hey guys, Desolator Magic here, and the question is, did rotating the format early on Arena actually solve anything? I mean, it's 4 sets. What can you even build with 4 sets, right? I mean, everybody looked at it as like the best low-powered, fun, pseudo-standard again. Get rid of 4 sets, rotate them out early, and let's all have fun with Magic again, right? I feel like I should almost put a disclaimer that the footage in this video may be disturbing to some people, and all it is footage from that queue, that category. This is gonna make you so pissed off and so disgusted at the state of things, and with zero hope until 2022, because all of 2021 is going to be this plus a set plus a set plus a set plus a set. There is nothing they can ban that would stop this. I mean, it's 15 cards minimum out of 4 sets that they'd have to ban to make standard not a disgusting mess of overpowered garbage. On a case you're a sensitive, whiny little bitch who can't take reality, this is going to be the angriest, most negative gameplay narration you've ever seen in your entire life. I don't care what you've watched on YouTube, nothing's going to top this, and I haven't even recorded it yet. We're going to reach levels of sarcasm so high, Elon Musk might call me and ask me how I got it that high, because I might be able to build an elevator to the moon with it. Especially after PewDiePie's brave attempt to get to the moon with the Tower of Tamarines unfortunately failed. So let's jump into this quality-ass, low-powered, fun, and fair gameplay. Alright, it's time for the Rakdos Sacrifice deck, which strangely survived the rotation of the entire set that contained the Rakdos Guild. Just let that one roll around in your head for a second. This guy took about a minute and a half to show up to the game. Remember, I sped this way up. I can't even tell you the time dilation factor because it's variable, because I want to get in as many games as possible. But it takes this dumbass like another minute to figure out that with one swamp he should maybe cast his other 1/1. Or 1/2, whatever, his 1-drop, whatever. So we got 2 Death Touchers. That's already annoying, but it's a good strategy. Good for him. But unfortunately, he's playing just a garbage toxic net deck that takes advantage of the shuffler being a broken pile of shit. So, there's his fixing. There we go. There's very little fixing this format at all. There's no options. There's not even, I'll take a second rate, whatever. You get a filter and some duels and a temple. That's it. And maybe you don't even get a temple. It's horrible. So people are tending to play two color, which is good because 3 color would be just batshit crazy. And there goes his stupid free casting, free tutoring pile of overpowered shit. Here comes my overpowered piece of shit. He steals it, which I'm just absolutely sick to my ass of that tactic. And then, of course, he sacks it and gets 2 cards out of it. So basically, there is no coming back from that. So it's turn 4. I mute him, and I thought I timed him out for... No, I noticed I only had 1 timer left, so I'm like, I'll time him out later for being a showboating, sarcastic douche. Which you might say, but Des, in this gameplay, you're being a sarcastic douche, and every time you do something, you hit oops in this gameplay. Yeah, I have no respect for a net-decking, game-ruining asshole running overpowered shit. That's not me. I'm the one trying to play legitimately with this deck I just threw together as an example because this deck baits the game into matching me up against a tier 1 deck. But yeah, look at that. I mean, just look at this shit. Look at this garbage. So there goes the free casting option. Somehow he has that many more lands than me. Don't know how that happened. He has a perfect curve, exactly what he needs, and he's drawn about double the cards I have. So there we go. I mean, my deck is garbage. I just threw it together because if you play black-white, they will match you up against nothing but tier 1 no matter what your ranking is. Because the matchmaker is rigged. They actually admitted that publicly, by the way. So in case you were wondering. So then we got, 1 source of life gain, and then that's just it. He's not even letting me play my deck. This is an absolute joke. And he's taking forever. He's slow playing, checking his Facebook, checking his phone, catching some Pokemon. There we go. Then we get another Kroxa, 2 in a row. Kroxa should be banned, obviously. All the Titans should be banned. All 2 of them. And then he hits me with Menace, which he could have done ages ago. He actually didn't need to cast Kroxa. He was just a showboating asshole. Yes, not just the decks that are dickish, it's the players, too. They're all assholes. Every single player I have come across today is an inconsiderate, slow-playing, sarcastic asshole. All right, we got a troll avatar. We got Teferi there. That lets you know that they're a net-decking inconsiderate douche. It lets him go first because, of course, it does. I'm going first approximately 20% of the time in the last 100 games I tracked. So that's nice. I've been tracking over 2,000 games, and I don't want to reveal the final ratio, but let's just say it's rigged. And I figured out how it's rigged, why it's rigged, everything. I'm never going to say, in my opinion, No, they do it. Sue me, Wizards. I will ruin you in Discovery. So we got Kroxa, who gets to stick around because of Hushbringer. Whoopsies. So I exile 1. He gets another one. Yay! So then I exile him. You'll never guess. Another Croxa! Yay! And all three of them get to stick around because of Hushbringer. Yeah, I know. It's my fault. So what? So then we got Heliod, killer combo right there. Heliod, another card that should be banned. Croxa obviously should be banned. Half those goblins should be banned. This player should be banned. And right about here, he makes a big mistake taunting me over stealing my Hushbringer. Not only do I end up winning the game, but I time this out for a good 3 minutes. He deserves it. I recommend you do the same. 3 minutes of one of you not having to play against him, by the way, in case you're going to say I shouldn't have done this. And this is where I unleash absolute hell on him. We got Hushbringer, we got Heliod, we got that. That's too much lifelink. I'm indestructible. He can't do anything. He swings. Now notice this. Notice this. 3 life. 3 life right there, okay? 8 life. Who's this stupid? A net decker who doesn't know how to run their fucking deck. It's just, bye. Bye, Felicia. Get the fuck out of my game, you fucking troll. Read the card and learn how to do basic math next time, dumbass. You don't just copy and paste the deck and win, okay? You have to actually know what the fuck you're doing. To quote, I guess Tom, but really stink meaner from the Boondocks, you was popping off all that good shit a second ago, and then you got kicked in your chest. You eat a dick. All right, let's see some more fantastic gameplay from the worst format I've seen in my life, despite it's supposed to be, you know, the lowest powered Magic we've seen in years, because it's 4 sets legal, rotated early. Here we go. There it is. Yep, just boost him, hit me for 3. This is Red Rush Goblin trash in case you're an idiot who doesn't know the meta right now. Holy shit, like who doesn't know goblins are in this format and historic. But, I don't know, some of you, there we go, Torbrand, there it is. Some of you have stopped playing already. So yeah, I have 2 lands in play and he's got Torbrand. So that's nice, that's fair. Unfortunately, he's being completely and utterly stopped by a death-touching rat, but that card that he just swung with has double strike. Just not temporary double strike, not he boot. No, it has double strike, period. That's fair. And then I think that asshole right there, he keeps giving him +2. So that's 6 damage. I mean, he literally could have done that in what, like turn 2, turn 3? I mean, he almost did. So there's another lifelinker. Usually this is how you beat goblins, is just point removal on the most toxic shit. And then that goblin's indestructible, and anytime you hit him, you take damage equal to the amount he took, or anytime anybody hits him for any reason. So I had to take that one, and I don't remember. Why is there so much time left in this game? I obviously lose. What the hell? Do I time him out or something? I probably do. I don't know. Anybody playing this deserves to not get a 2-minute win. They deserve to get a 5-minute win after I time them out forever. And just string them along, because it's like, we need the community to stop like this. People playing this trash. We need the community to step in, because Wizards is too cowardly to do it, to step in and say, no, this, we're not doing this. We're not going to stand for this. Anybody trying to play this, I'm going to be the biggest roadblock, sandbagging everybody, not letting them do it. And eventually they'll get bored and leave, and we can all go back to playing peaceful tier 1.5 shit instead of this garbage. All right, next game. Maybe we'll get a friendly, fair, interesting game. Or maybe you're watching this video, so you already know better. So once again, I drop a card. He takes 3,000 years to decide that he's going to drop an island and cast Opt. And then, well, some people just face decision paralysis. Remember, I sped this way up. So he's already, a year ago. So I mute him and time him out, obviously. I guess let's not sit through this. I mean, there are slow players, and then there are slow playing gigantic mega hypocrites. Guess which one I find more annoying and tend to punish. Alright, lesson taught, hopefully, about being a sarcastic, slow-playing hypocrite. So then we got a Temple of Silence. Alright, there we go. I don't want to try to cast Heliod, my game-winning card, into a potential counterspell of any kind, really. Oh, there we go. And I thought he would actually be dumb enough to try to Essence Scatter the Rat. I really did. But I think he was just bluffing. He actually built such a shit deck he didn't have anything to do on turn 2. So he was holding his mana because. So I thought, okay, let's try Basri. And that resolves 2 with no hesitation. So obviously, well, yeah, 1 blue. So there we go. I mean, Daxos into 2 Death Touchers, I don't know about that, but in case you're wondering who's running the dickish deck in this one, it's me! It's hiding Basri with the most ridiculous emblem behind 2 Death Touchers, and then swinging with lifelinking Death Touchers anyway, then distributing the counters between them instead of going all in case he, well, spoiler alert, bounces one back to hand, because I have memorized every deck in this format and I know exactly what he's going to do and exactly what he's running. This is a Sharknado game delay shit deck. And yeah, I'm just blitzing him with Basri. Just he's basically dead already. 3 turns. If I can protect Basri for 3 turns, he's screwed. And there is almost nothing in his deck he can do other than exile him, I guess. And a lot of people don't run banishing in that deck, actually. So All right, there we go. So yeah, he did brazen me back to hand. That did literally nothing. I don't give a shit how many counters are on my Death Touchers. There's Shark Tornado. He had to burn it early just to stay alive. Or no, he underfed that and didn't get a shark out of it. Wow, what an idiot. So then there's my counter. There's my emblem. You can't beat the emblem. I've never had anybody beat me when the emblem's in place. Somebody came really close. We went like 25 more turns, but I did end up getting to him. So this next asshole is playing my deck if I gave enough of a shit to actually build it worth anything. I literally just built it for this video. I'm not like trying to win. I'm just like, let's do like a 1, 2, 3, 4 power card, something to do with life, and maybe throw some flyers and some removal in, whatever. It's like creatures removal, life gain, and that's it. It's basically a draft deck. So he casts Griffinary. I get rid of it. There you go. Boom. I'm on the what do they call that? The advantage. I'm on the advantage. Except he has another one because his shuffler is a broken piece of shit that favors cards that cost 1 and 2 and groups cards. I get Heliod out. It was a giant misplay to not play Heliod. That was so stupid. But turns out he had Light of Hope and Revitalized the whole time. So maybe not. If I knew he had that. So this is an all-in Griffin deck, and he currently has 2 Griffin generators out. I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll just fly past him the entire rest of the game. I've still won. I mean... Oh, there's Face Fetters. There you go, and he gains 4. That card's garbage, but he's exactly perfectly on curve with exactly perfectly the right amount of lands because I guess the game just wanted him to win. I could have very easily kicked the shit out of him in this game, by the way. Like, if he never got out of Griffinary, he wouldn't have a chance in hell of beating me. But like I said, this is practically a mirror match. I think my deck's a little bit more balanced and more mid-range, and the closer we get, like, the higher the round count gets, the more likely I am to win. Another Fate's Fetters there. That's nice. Thanks for that. He gets 2 more Griffins. This is such complete and utter bullshit. I get out the big guns now. Okay, so now he's got to kill everything twice. We got flyers. I should have this. Nope, he pulls a perfectly timed removal. I lose Heliod and lose the game. So, yep, pretty much half the cards in this entire match should be illegal. Now see, it would appear that my opponent won the game, but actually the shuffler won the game. All the removal, all the pin down, all the exiling in my entire deck compared to his costs on average 1 mana or a little bit more than that lower. He was running the version of the deck where if you do not get to 4 mana, you lose, period. And if you don't pull Griffinary, you lose. Unless you want to try to lean on your 4 cost removal. I'm shocked we didn't even see Bacon do a pie. Oh no, that rotated out. Otherwise he would be playing it because he's just 4 cost overpriced garbage. But no, I gotta gain life, I gotta get the triggers because it's an all-in Griffin combo deck. Because people like this know, they absolutely know unequivocally that they are going to draw that card in multiple copies every single game. Because they're lying when they say that they only optimize and care about for your opening hand, because now they, I heard they now run 3 openers and pick 1 instead of just 2, by the way. But they draw invisibly multiple times and then they pick the most optimized opening hand. They claim they don't touch CMC. They care about CMC. They claim, no, we just count the number of lands. Okay, well, when it's a tie, do you maybe put in some little code that would optimize it to keep the one with the most 1 and 2 cost spells? After playing over 6,000 games of Arena, I'm going to say yes. And don't forget the guy who tracked, it was either 1 million or 10 million games. I think it was 10 million. And he said unequivocally, yes, we have tracked every action, every game. Yes, they group cards in the shuffler. Once you have drawn one, you are more likely to draw the other one because he thinks they're accidentally including like the other one in the array because the deck is an array. I'm not going to get into programming, but just it's true. They proved it. It's that simple. So if Griffinary is the lowest cost card in your deck, you are going to guaranteed pull it every single game. So this guy was a RNG shuffler abusing cheating asshole, and he only won because he had a perfect curve, perfect removal exactly on time. Otherwise I would have kicked the living shit out of him. Because my deck is better. And honestly, if we played 100 games of paper, I'd probably win 80 of them because like I said, my deck is better, but his deck is better at cheating the shuffler, and he knows it. Well, that's all the arena bullshit I can take for today. I was going to try to get against a mill opponent. The first 4 games I played today were all mill, and I never want to see this stupid game ever again. And I guess that's why they've lost 60 to 70% at this point of their active players. Maybe I'll get up tomorrow and just like everybody else who still plays Arena, think, am I stupid enough to think that maybe today will be any different? Honestly, I've just been brainlessly playing my unbeatable Shrines and Gates deck in Historic, crushing the living shit out of people, getting like turn 3 forfeits because they see it coming and are like, f*** this deck. And the second that I complete my daily, I'm out. I'm doing anything. I'd rather clean my bathroom than play Arena right now. I'd rather rearrange my entire house. What have I been doing? Let's see, I've been shooting YouTube videos for my other channel. I've been reorganizing my entire basement, garage, and kitchen. I've been cleaning everything because I've been letting it go too long. It's very liberating eliminating Arena from your life as much as you possibly can. I don't blame anybody who quit this stupid pile of shit game. It's a joke. It's a rigged, stupid, unplayable joke, and all the formats across the board are overpowered. Just to reiterate, think about this. They have already rotated, and everybody said, wait for rotation. Everything will be fixed for rotation. Everybody doesn't know what the they're talking about. But yeah, rotation will fix everything. Okay, this is rotation minus Zendikar Rising. It's 4 sets. How do you get this broken turn 4 blitz shit, hyper consistent tribal and synergy decks with 4 sets legal? How do you dominate the game with one stupid card like some unkillable bullshit like Kroxa when there's 4 sets legal? How do you even build a deck with 4 sets legal? I mean, that's what you'd normally be thinking, but look at this. Look at this gameplay. This is why I'm uploading this video. 2021 is going to be the worst year for Magic ever, at least in Standard. But I do think that the 4 sets they're releasing in 2021, or whatever the hell it is, are going to completely and utterly obliterate Commander, Modern, and Legacy. And Pauper, Vintage, Historic, Pioneer, whatever the hell else there is. The last 2 sets they released were garbage for drafting. They're making absolutely sure that the game's unplayable, that you cannot play Magic anymore. They've ruined the game to the hardest extent they possibly can, and it's almost entirely Mark Rosewater's fault. If you read, I was going to cover these, but it's just why? Why? I don't want to waste my time reading Mark Rosewater's bullshit. But I skimmed it, and his whole future, whatever the fuck that article bullshit name is, he's like, we want to do this in future, we want to do this. I want to bring slivers back. I think mill is great. I think we need more doubling and tripling. Just stop coming into work, Mark. We all hate you. 10 million people in the community, everyone across the board hates you. You are actively ruining the game with your splashy, overpowered bullshit that you keep forcing on everyone. Your handling of Companion proves that you have no idea how math works or how the game works. And the constant ignoring of fun, enjoyable gameplay at an appropriate power level means that you shouldn't be in charge of shit. I wouldn't trust you to be a janitor at Wizards of the Coast. You're ruining the game, you're ruining the company, everybody knows it, and I don't know why they don't have the balls to fire you. I would throw a party if they fired you. Just get the out of the game before you can do more damage. You have said in multiple articles, I'm going to damage the game more if I have anything to do about it. I love doubling. We need more of this. I love big giant splashy stuff. I love what they did to the power level of Standard. Well, you're wrong. Sincerely, literally everybody in the community, get the out of your job and stop ruining the game I like, okay? We have at least 1.5 to 2 years before the game can even return to something that resembles playability, and every day that you work there, it is not going to happen. Leave the company, or Hasbro step in and fire this idiot, and take Aaron Forsyth and that other dumbass named Brian from R&D with you. All 3 of them need to lose their jobs immediately. This new format, Zendikar Rising, and Magic in 2021.